Hi, I'm Léa Joubard. I'm a PhD student in prehistorical archaeology. I have a CNRS doctoral contract linked with the Laboratory of Trace in the Toulouse Jean Jaurès University, and also linked with the IFAS Recherche in Johannesburg. And I'm working under the supervision of Camille Bordier and François Bon. I'm also part of the Matobard program, which is an interdisciplinary and international program studying the rock art of the Matobo Hills. My PhD project explores the relationships between the rock art, the environment, and the social use of rock art in the Matobo Hills, and it's paintings dating from the later Stone Age. The idea of the PhD is first to understand the choices made by the painters and why they decided to paint this image on this site. And for that I look at the other images present in the site, the morphology of the site, the location in the site inside the landscape environment, and the location of the site compared to the other sites and the other activities of the hunter-gatherers. So from these informations I can identify the choices, the main criteria to choose a site, and also the one or several most probable social use of the sites. For example, I could assess if one site most probably were used as a living site or as a site where they could have done specialized activities and use the site temporarily. From that, I can try to understand what was the role of rock art in terms of the organization in space, how rock art was used to organize the space, possible territory. And based on the chronology, based on the style and the superpositions of the images, so this chronology is established by the Matobard program team. So from that, I would like to see what are the elements that change or the one that persisted over time, so in terms of role of rock art, and try to understand what could have been the reasons for the changes. They might be environmental or sociologic or economic or other possibilities. So concerning the differences between France and Southern Africa research traditions in the rock art field, for me one of the biggest difference is the existence of ethnographic documentation in Southern Africa. So Europeans, when they arrived in South Africa, they met communities of hunter-gatherers, and some Europeans interviewed hunter-gatherers, and they asked them about their way of life, their beliefs, their religious practices, and even some of them asked them directly about the rock art. So this documentation has to be replaced in the context where it was gathered, but it really gives a very good base to think about what was the cultural and the religious background, what it could have been, the background of the later Stone Age hunter-gatherers. And that's why most of the researchers, it's probably why most researchers concentrated on the meaning of the rock art, what does the images mean, and also on the identity of the painters maybe. But on the other hand, in Europe we have absolutely no link with the hunter-gatherers. They disappeared thousands of years ago. So the only remains we have from the societies are the archaeological deposits and the rock art. So to do something about work art, we had to find many different methodologies to study a bit the meaning of the work art, but mostly other issues like the social role of work art, the economy around work art, the exchanges of knowledge around work art, because we can't really assess so precisely the meaning of work art. And so why does archaeology cooperation matter? So personally, I think that it matter is very important, and on my level right now, I feel that it's very important because we tend to be very specialized in a methodology of study, and or in a period of time, and or in a location, for example, South Africa or Europe. And we can't be specialized about on every domain. So we need each other to really balance our thinking, to remind us what is important, what we could have forget when we deal with a methodology or a general location that we are not specialized in. So it's really important for me to discuss with everyone. And there is many other different reasons for the importance of cooperation, but I'll detail it.